Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
Aha! Today I did not forget to turn on my microphone. Hello.
About the Vision Hunt decree.
Hello, Silly Force Goblin. Welcome, welcome. Sir Tenpole. You're early. You are extremely early. Thank you. Welcome. And also Hisco. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, what the hell am I going to do today? I kind of feel like just doing Inazuma stuff. Like, I was able to clear Stygian Fearless on my main account, and I'm like, I don't ever want to fight that stupid bat ever again. So, test? Yes, we're testing. We're good. I think you're in there. Top 3 in chat? Yeah, nice. So yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Apparently this thing is telling me to go to tell Sakajiro, if this is his real name, about the ship's location. Okay, fine. We'll do that eventually. Been gone for a day or so. Had a good time up in the mountains. So not going to complain about that. But that also means I have a bunch of resin to spend. And here comes the question. What do I spend it on? Hisco, you want to know my luck in Genshin?
Wine.
Shut up about your osmosis wine. Here, take a seat, Jolene. Be quiet. My luck, according to Paimon.moe, is pretty freaking average recently. Let's hope someone from Inazuma has a rerun along with Columbina or Zubai. Yeah, I certainly hope so. I would like to try to get a useful unit. Not that Zhongli isn't useful, but... 50? I think I'm actually below average on my 50-50 wins on my main account. I haven't actually looked it up, and the truth is that I have a spreadsheet that tells me exactly how lucky I've been, but that's at my work computer and not my home computer, so I won't be able to look it up right now. Raiden would work. What the hell was that? Raiden would work fantastically, I gotta say.
Haven't you heard?
But what do I got going on here? I got 4 condensed resin, 109 original resin. We are not doing Imaginarium, so we are in pretty good shape here. But
Boats are made.
I do believe that people voted to upgrade Lisa. So I think I need to be able to upgrade some Lisa stuff. What do we got here? We got the Widsith. Fantastic. That also needs to be... Holy hell, it's available. Yes, sadly. What does that mean? Do you mean by Raiden could work for now? Or do you mean that people decided to upgrade Lisa? I mean... I'm fine either way. And upgrading the Widsith is not a bad idea anyway. Big Dong Zhongli should be up there, I agree. But you know what? The will of the people must be respected. It's so stupid. I'm a freaking dictator in this situation, but you know what? Let them eat cake.
Let's light it up!
Stabilize. This is order.
Come on, MiHoYo.
Go.
Make Zhongli's burst actually do something useful, please.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
light it up. Teamwork is dream. Barbados.
All right, get him. Sunfire, let's go. Don't just stand here and just watch him die. Oh, that's kind of fun. Ah! Oh god.
Barely a scratch.
Solidify! I will have order.
Wheel of life.
You're waiting for Varessa to test some luck? I wish you all the best on your Varessa pulls. She is super fun to play, so yeah. Can't say anything bad about her.
Stabilize.
Wind, hear me.
Vape is overpowered right now. I mean, with the release of a future character, yeah, it seems to be the case. Vape has kind of always been overpowered, in truth.
Solidify.
Let's light it up.
Order guide you.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Go as one. Barbados, guide us.
Fast life goes on.
I do not have top 3 Skirk, no.
Sacred name.
The
Fortune
problem
goes
with Akasha rankings is that they have no leaderboard for Calamity of Eshu as the weapon. So my build looks pretty mid, but it's really freaking good.
Stabilize.
Adventure, everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Wind, hear me.
This is order.
Wheel of life.
Get him, PG.
Rise.
Oops, that was not a hold E. It's so funny, even when I play with controller, I use the terms hold E or Q or all that stuff. Varessa plus Shilonen is good. Varessa plus Shilonen plus Farina plus Eon-san replacement? Yeah, I mean, sounds about right. Jean can solo the floor too. Have you actually tried to use it, by the way? I did try to do the Jean cheese today in Fearless and was not able to do it.
Faster? Okay, faster.
I mean, it might just be my skill issue, but... I did. I was able to catch it, and then I know you're supposed to like lift them up and then drop them, and then lift them up and then drop them, and then lift them up and drop them, but I was not able to get it at all. As with like most Jean cheeses, it's not as simple as just doing it.
I'm going in.
That or I'm just stupid. I mean, that's possible too.
Swear by my sword.
Imagine we get to Natland and I get Sit Lolly on the first stream. I would absolutely Yep, no question I would get Sit Lolly again. She's so much fun. But I'll tell you what was not fun with Sit Lolly was playing that stupid bat in Stygian. Ugh, so frustrating. I was able to clear Fearless in Stygian, but it was not fun.
Wind, hear me.
No, you don't need to throw it. You need to like hold it up and then bring it down is what I understand how it works. And I just could not do it.
Adventure time. Go as one. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Go.
I hate the bat. Yeah, I hate the bat like so much. I think that I'm done with it. I cleared it on Fearless, and I have no interest in ever going back to that boss ever again. It's so irritating.
Barbados, guide us.
Crumble.
You can't beat it with your good team. Yeah, I understand why.
This is order.
Let's light it up.
I was able to beat it on Fearless, but I had to bring Sit Lolly and Moika, and I don't like using Moika for doing stuff. I did try the Zhongli and what was it? The Zhongli cheese with Arlecchino, and could not beat it. It's just an incredibly unfun experience.
go! I swear by my sword! Huh?
Order guide you. Gather.
Man, I really hope they do something with Zhongli's burst. It's so cool. You feel like such a badass when you get that off, and it's just so awful.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Faster? Okay, faster.
Auron's built for buffs and application, not aiming. Yeah, exactly. I do not know what they were thinking with that boss. It is just like, do you have one of the two? Not even that though. Like the aimed bow DPSs. Who is it? Who do we have? I guess Chaska would be really good. I don't know. Would it be Chaska, Linny, and Ganyu? Who else are charged bow attackers? I don't even know. Don't lift it up, you just need to hold it longer and drop it. I know, yeah, I tried that. I mean, don't look up, throw it when you catch it on the floor and wait to drop it. I did see a Jeff video about how to do it, and I just could not pull it off. Like, I'd pick the guy up, try to throw him down without, like, releasing Jean's hold E, and it just would not work. I tried Yoi, but she just would not do it. She just would not do it for me. Which is kind of sad, because God knows I love Yoi, but... that stupid bat. Ugh. Just not fun.
Solidify.
Everybody stand! Barbados, guide us!
You're thinking about who can reach it, yeah. It's like, it is like the range attackers, sure. So I guess, is there any catalysts that would be able to do it?
This is order.
Varesa, I don't think she actually hits that high.
I'm going in! I swear by my sword! Go as one!
Gather.
Amber can do it, yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw the clears with just Amber and Jean. I know it's possible, unless they change something, but I could not get the bounces off the ground with the bat. I tried.
Everybody stand back!
Lordy knows I tried. It just would
I will
not
have
happen.
order.
Barbados, guide us! Go as
Even
one!
Farina's pets don't work? Are you kidding me? What were they thinking with that boss? It's so weird. Her bunny hits a shield, really? Oh, okay. I saw it was like it was 4 charge attacks on Amber and then her burst, and that should be able to clear the cryo shield.
Stabilize.
I'm going in! Wind, hear me!
Oh my god.
Wheel of life.
Who is this boss supposed to shill? I think that's probably my... Like, Hoyo's doing this whole thing with their games recently where in-game content is meant to incentivize people, also shill, meaning for certain characters. Who is that supposed to shill for?
Go as one!
It's kind of confusing. Venti? But Venti only just clears the shield earlier, and then after that it's just as frustrating.
Go.
I was able to clear it with, who was it? It was Mawika, Venti... Who was it? Mawika, Venti, Sitlali, and... Who was the other guy? Crap, I can't remember. You think it's for Durin or Arlecchino? I thought it was for Durin, but... I mainly rely on supports, that's why. I mean, that's true on my main account. I do definitely prefer supports over main DPSs, but still. What I did try was it was Arlecchino, Durin, Zhongli, and Sitlali, and I could not do it. I could not get it done. Playing Sitlali with against the bat is super frustrating because when you do her E, I swear half the time I do the E on the bat, it runs away at exactly the wrong time and I don't get any particles and I have to reset. So annoying. So right before dinner, I did try to do the. Was able to clear. I was finally able to clear. Oh, that's right. I did it with Mawika, Venti, Shilonin, and Sitlali C2, and I was barely able to clear it. It was so weird. You still hate Lisa. I don't have a crush on her. Is this how should I put this? Are you projecting something here? I hate Lisa. I don't have a crush on her, but in fact you actually do. I don't know. It seems a bit sus there. Oh, okay, that's fair. I get it. I actually don't really care for Lisa myself either. Sorry, Lisa mains. She's supposed to be super smart, but God knows she don't show it. And she's super flirty, but it ain't going anywhere. She's a tease, and for some people that's good. For me, it ain't. But you know what? I have never played Lisa, so you know what? I'll give it a whirl. And upgrading to Widsith is never a bad idea, in my opinion. Global top 1 Nefer is 350 crit damage and 80 crit rate and 800 EM and 1700 attack. You need to reshape some artifacts in my account. I'm good. I don't think I will be touching my Nefer build or Flynn's build ever and ever again. What was I doing? I was in here for some... Yes, these things. I think I needed 4, yeah. Lisa, where are you? Oop, I need one more. God damn it. What did I just... What? I swear this fucking game does this, where you go into the crafting table and something pops up as being crafted, but I swear I didn't push a button, and now I don't know what I did. Genshin quiz. Reward. Absolutely nothing. I am all in. Let me know, Silly Force Goblin. I would love to take a Genshin quiz with absolutely no rewards whatsoever. Sounds like fun. Question 1. All right, here we go. And there goes all of my resources. I needed to start doing some exploration and questing because I need all this stuff. Yeah, I get you. Like reshaping stuff. I have had some very bad experiences with reshaping artifacts. See my Varesa timepiece that I've rerolled 4 times and has gotten slightly better. What's unique about every Archon? Ooh, that sounds so general. Well, I would say, first of all, they are different elements. I'm sure that's not what you're looking for. But, Let me see here. The first Archon was a bow. Second Archon was a polearm. The third Archon was a catalyst. The fourth is a sword. The fifth is a claymore. Does that count? Nuvi is Archon. I actually kind of think he's more powerful than Farina. I mean, he's a dragon, exactly, yeah. And here comes a question about whether Farina is an Archon at all. And you know what? She deserves it. Even though the actual Archon is dead. Alright, what was I doing with Lisa? Yeah, she's got something going on here. Something. Good God. Alright, crit damage. I can't complain about that. Hydro Claymores. There's only one Hydro Claymore. And it's Aino. God damn it, HP. Ouch. Oh, that hurt. Come on, EM. Hey, attack works. Alright, fine. ER? Okay, thank you. Icy Tor! Welcome in. I actually found it this time. Farina was the Archon. Was she? I mean, she was a fragment or a piece of Force Allure. What character hates wine? I mean, Diona hates alcohol in general. That's why she makes alcohol. Does that not make any sense to anybody else here, by the way? Farina does not equal Force Allures, I agree. But they were kind of part of the same thing. Are we talking the Trinity here with the God, the Father, and the Holy Spirit, 3 in 1, which also doesn't make any goddamn sense. So Farina was both the Archon and not the Archon. Until her story quest, she didn't have a vision. She had no power over Hydro whatsoever until Nubilet gifted her it. I don't know. Yes, Silly Burrows Goblin, if you remember correctly. What's up? Okay. I think I'm going to go back to Inazuma. I do have a little bit more resin to spend, but I think I'm safe right now. Let's go ahead and continue some questing. Fossilor Fossilor split herself into 2 halves, her godhood and her husband. I like that interpretation better. I'm sorry to be laughing, but that's amazing. Farina and Nuvalet ships win.
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Terrio Commission.
You can't find Nicole's vision. If you look in a certain place that has pre-release information, it's pretty obvious it's on her upper back. And it's a pyro vision. And she's definitely one of the characters where I'm like, I don't care what she does. I'm going to get Nicole. I don't care. I don't care if she's going to be stuck to Alice. I'm not going to get Alice. On her skin? No. It's like hanging from her, like the top bit of her clothes in her upper back. There's a good Reddit post called Fossilors and Her Separation of Godhood and Humanity, which clears up a lot about the confusion and uses Chinese dialogue in the source. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. God knows there's a lot of nuance lost in translation. I do think that the localization team does do, in general, a very good job, but there's a lot of stuff they can't possibly get in there, so... Since other languages, including English and Japanese, murked the impression a bit. I see, okay. As always, thank you for the context, IC Tour. Zirbai is possibly a DPS, according to pre-release information. So yeah, if you like the Geo DPS White Horse Adeptus, by all means.
I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
Hisco, I don't know what characters are coming out in the future, but I'm pretty sure my wallet is going to be flat. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were free to play. Are you talking about your digital wallet in Genshin or your actual wallet? I don't know.
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities.
By the way, Hisco, in looking at your wish history in the Discord, I actually now believe you that you are free to play. Because before, I was like, there's no way this guy's free to play. He's gotten way too lucky. There's no way. Yeah, you're like top 3%. Sounds about right.
Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind.
Number 3. Which character was hated on for being a part of the section of characters, but they get the most hate? I know them very well. I'm not sure I understand the question, silly Forest Goblin. I'm sorry. Which character was hated for being a part of the section of characters, but they get the most hate? Like, hated characters in Genshin, I can think of Dory? Perhaps Tartaglia? I don't really care for Tartaglia, personally.
So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
Maybe we could? At first, but they joined one of the best teams for Moika? Is there a hated character that's in the best team for Moika? Or one of the best teams? I feel like accounts have some kind of type of predetermined luck and it sticks with them, but of course that can't be true, but it's still something I feel in my gut. Yeah, I've seen people who lose consistently and win all the time. There's definitely a possibility that an account has a seed, like a seed number that determines how things roll in the future, but I don't actually think that it's predetermined, perhaps? It still feels very random, but I don't actually know. But I know what you're saying, I see. It seems like there's something's going on there, but that's the human tendency to try to find patterns in things that don't necessarily have patterns.
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, Their son's in the Tenryu Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish. Pops! Pops!
The very nature of 50-50 would logically mean you would win as often as you lose over time. See, that's the thing, though. The law of large numbers kicks in when there are large numbers. And even an account that's been 5 years old, the number of characters they've pulled is not really that large. So I would expect that even for someone who has been incredibly unlucky over, let's say, 100,000 samples, they would eventually mean towards being a full 50-50. But that doesn't mean that there's not going to be a lot of fluctuation along the way. Yeah, but the sample size we have is all we can go off of, sure. I do look at sites like paimon.moe, and even though it seems to be somewhat unreliable recently, it is interesting to see exactly how many people win their 50-50s, and whether they're wishing for either character, the number is exactly the same every time. It's like, I can give an example, but it does seem like that Hoyo does tweak the odds every once in a while to make it a little bit better than 50%, but never below 50%. And I find that really interesting. Which character had chemistry with a traveler and is relatable to most Genshin players? Are you talking about Sitlali? A shut-in who hates people, but actually wants to have a human connection? I mean, that sounds like a lot of Genshin players, for sure.
No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Aha! Fantastic. I wouldn't be shocked if some algorithms at a play. I think it was Zyx who got the 4 or 5 stars on a temple on stream. The thing is that when it comes to odds, really, really difficult or really seemingly impossible odds does not mean it's impossible. It could happen. And I have never seen a 4 or 5 star in my own experience after watching a lot of people pull on stream because, you know, Gamacon is fun. But it doesn't mean it's impossible. It's just incredibly unlikely, you know? It's hard to say how you didn't do something there. I understand where you're coming from, Icy. I get it, but those things happen. And if you pull enough, have you ever seen anybody else who's gotten a quadruple? Ever? I don't know. It seems like it's just something that could certainly happen given enough time. Well, Icy, I'd like to posit to you this. I am one of the smallest Genshin creators, and yet I have also gotten some incredible luck on this account. I got Kaching in my first 10 pull on the beginner banner. And then, just as I was trying to pull for Zhongli, when I finally got to pity, Hisuko popped up on my screen and said, you know, that short that I put on YouTube, where he was like, Pappy incoming, and then it's like, psych, and then it had Chi-Chi on there, and I pulled Chi-Chi. What are the odds of that happening? You know, first you lose the 50-50, then you have all the different standard characters that pop up, but it happened to be Chi-Chi. Do I think it's like divine or decided? No, I just think it's just like coincidence. The trip I recently took here in Japan with a friend said something that was really interesting to me, that something with a 1 in a million chance on average will happen to somebody once every 35 days. So something that is incredibly unlikely will happen somewhat reliably, if that makes any sense. Oh, I said the other day? Yeah, I agree with it, yeah. It's just like super fascinating to think about.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Hisco, you're saying you got capturing radiance just once? I mean, congratulations. I've gotten it twice. I'm not sure what that means, but... Which character looks chopped and sliced and diced compared to Diluc? I'm sure as soon as you say this, I'll be like, oh yeah, that guy. Oh no, I agree, Icy. The things that happen that are incredibly unlikely doesn't make it less incredible, but it does make it a bit more understandable. You think that Varka is a chopped, sliced, and diced compared to Diluc? Really? Okay. Opening a new account at luck is always possible, Hisco? Yeah. Let's see, you created 4 accounts, and the account has 83% of gaining 1 5-star in the first 20 polls in character banner. I believe that, yeah. That sounds about right. The equivalent is being struck by lightning in the same place twice, but I don't have the exact odds. I mean, that sounds about right. Unlikely, but doesn't mean impossible. Varka, Diluc, the other way around? Oh, good lord. Alright, hold on a second. I need to go turn down my heater because I am sweltering right now. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. A level limit where you start unlocking Wish and under level 20 you have a chance of 74% of a 5-star? Really? Is that true? Is there data behind that? 74% seems incredible.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat.
Yes, Oimiya, come in. Take a seat.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you.
Casinos manipulate odds, but are required to disclose it. Yeah, I cannot read. Casinos manipulate odds, but are required to disclose it. But I don't know about laws about gacha in China. The only information I have about gacha games in China is that they are very regulated, as far as I understand. So if the posted odds don't match with the actual results, then the company's going to be in trouble, as far as I know. But that's like third, fourth, fifth-hand information, so I can't really say definitively either way.
I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains.
I have to wonder, like, looking at this scene is interesting. I'm not sure if you can catch it on stream, but everything in, like, the 4 people and that flying white thing are in focus, but the things in the foreground and the background are actually out of focus. Has it always been this way? It's just an interesting touch. Is their data shared publicly or with a gaming commission? The thing is, like, with sites like Paimon.moe, or I'm sure there's an equivalent in China as well, these things can be publicly checked based upon what the wish history is of individual people. And as far as I know, it has never gone below 50-50. It is user-compiled data, but that's also a lot of data points, right? Wait, Silly Forest Goblin, did you actually do the math to figure out that there's a 74% chance of getting a 5-star in the first 20 polls? Really?
I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home.
Fantastic, Silly Forest Goblin. That's incredible. Your head hurts, though. Yeah, odds are certainly a thing that people have a hard time understanding, much to the benefit of people who deal in odds. You need mass amounts of data to really know which works to their advantage and Genshin won't live that long. I don't actually think that's true, Icy. I don't know enough about statistics to understand how it works, but the sample size can be relatively small. I'm just pulling this out of my bunghole here, but even after like 1,000 data points, from there, the deviation will be much smaller as compared to 10, right? Which makes sense. And there is science to say that after a certain number of data points, this is all about like polling in elections or something like that. There is a certain point at where things start to level off and become pretty consistent. How many people are going to get 1,000 5-stars? You're talking about like individuals though. But the whole thing about this is that it's based upon the entire user base. There is someone out there who has lost every single 50-50 since they started 5 years ago. That is something that can happen. I feel sorry for that person and I hope they quit. But it's still possible. And all that does is offset the person who has won every single 50-50 since the game started. Those two basically cancel each other out. You got Hu Tao and Diluc in the same banner? I mean, 2 Pyro DPSs, one better than the other. Congratulations.
I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
I'm totally not going to do the math. Yeah, I'm not going to do it either. I'll leave that to other people who are smarter than me or more, how should I put this, obsessed than I am with numbers, because I don't want to do it.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Improbable doesn't mean impossible. However, the improbable doesn't mean it's always possible. I mean, true. There could be something that is so unlikely that it has not happened in the entire history of the universe. But that doesn't mean it never will happen.
Sure, it won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
You're the first person I've heard who seemed very mellow about the Genshin odds, so that's interesting. I just, like, I see the rates on Paimon.moe being exactly the same. Basically every single patch, every single character that comes out. And they have, you know, thousands and thousands of data points. And it's just so consistent that I don't think it's cooked. I don't think they're cooking the books on this. I just don't. Really? Am I just cleaning things up here? Alright. I'm so distracted I'm not, like, paying attention to this poor quest. No, Paimon.moe is only people who volunteer their information.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
But the problem with Paimon.moe is I've had problems uploading my data recently, so I think perhaps they might be going under. I don't know, but if you got a 5-star 3 times in a row, ... yes. You just think how certain accounts just seem to be predetermined. I understand why you would say that. If you want to get deeper into the conversation about whether or not free will exists or about the deterministic universe, I guess I can sort of almost talk about that.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
But a 50-50 is always still a 50-50. If you have 100 coin flips in a row that have been heads, the next coin flip is still going to be a 50-50 if everything is equal, right? There's no deterministic quality in that, in my opinion. I mean, in my opinion, you know, based upon odds. You would think that after 100 heads, the next one, there'd be a higher chance of it being tails, but that's just not true. It was incredibly unlikely for that 100 coin flips to happen that way, but that does not affect any future odds. That's kind of has something to do with the Gambler's...
We shouldn't stay here.
Gambler's fallacy, where they think, like, I've been so unlucky up to this point, I'm guaranteed to be good, but no, odds are just odds. It still just works that way. If you got a 5-star 3 times in a row, it is 0.00021%, 6%. That sounds about right. Good God.
Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
So, Hisco, you said you got like you won 5 or 4 50-50s in a row? I mean, it seems pretty... It seems not that unusual, odds-wise. I mean, your early luck has been incredible, but other than that, getting 4 or 5 stars in a row doesn't... I mean, it could happen, just not unlikely. Wait, hold on. Silly Force Goblin, you're saying that if you win all 3 times, if you got to 90 pity since release, 90 pity is, like, incredibly rare.
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Pickled radish.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe?
This guy's, like, intonation is super strange.
But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
You need tons of data for an individual account, but yeah, you can look at all accounts collectively. With such a small sample size, individual accounts, you have a lot of variation with luck since it's so small. Probably 90% of players have less than 25 stars. You're probably right, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. The math is not mathing. Help, the paper is full. I'm sorry, Silver Forest Goblin. I am not a math person. I stopped at calculus and said, nah, I'm good. I don't need anything else. I don't need any more than that.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever.
We have the occasional heated argument.
Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict.
By the way, I'm not making fun of this guy. Whoever the voice actor is, I'm sure they're doing a fine job. It's just the intonation is interesting.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
You felt like your early polls of Raiden is considered as a system error because I don't believe they have 4 or 5-star characters consistently. I don't... Yeah. If anything, it seems like Hoyo errs on the side of caution when it comes to odds. But, I don't know. How much experience do I have with gacha? Is 0.6 odds considered normal, high, or low? I mean, no, I don't have a lot of experience with gacha, but 0.6% seems low to me, personally.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Does chat how often you can win with those odds with a million sample size? I mean, yeah. Come on, silly forest goblin, help us out.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom.
Sorry.
Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
結婚50周年のおめでとうございます。
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies.
Oh, ChatGPT, I gotcha.
You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
Don't trust ChatGPT's math, though, I gotta say.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Uh-huh. What's her story?
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Getting 10 of a limited 5-star on your first 10 pull. Silly Forest Goblin, I would love to know the odds of that, because you gotta take into account the odds of winning a 50-50 plus then the odds of getting an early 5-star, and I don't know how to do that math at all.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
Adore, that's so cute. Congratulations to you both.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework.
K's a number I can't pronounce. I mean... 10 to the whatever would probably be easier to put it than actually saying the number for it, or the actual word for it. Because once you get past like a a billion or a trillion. They just become meaningless words that don't mean anything to anybody except for people who have that much money.
Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say.
Oh, you two are so cute.
But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks.
17 followed by 8 sets of 3 zeros. Yeah, I don't know what that word is either. That's a big number.
Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
Duh.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating.
All right, let's go get drunk.
I had no idea
Oh, wait,
it was
no.
your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Hisco, I just love how you're doing these calculations. It makes sense. I mean, I do the same thing, where it's like, all right, how close am I to a capturing radiance? Well, not so close anymore, actually, quite not at all. But, expected wins is 600 from the sample size, and randomly pulling no pity yielded 599 wins from the simulation. God, the odds... I know they do this on purpose to make it just difficult to understand how these odds work at all. But... as far as I understand how the gacha system works in Genshin, from the first pull until the 73rd pull, it's supposed to be 0.6% chance to be able to get a 5-star, and then you have the 50-50 after that, right? But even from 74 onwards, where the odds of getting a 50-50 or getting a 5-star increases, there is still that those odds of the 0.6 hitting. Even if you didn't get, or is it just like increase those 0.6 up to something else? Fuck, I don't even know how this all works. It's so confusing. 74th? Yeah, I think it's the 74th where pity begins, yeah.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it.
Yes, Silly Forest Goblin, this is a lovely love story, I gotta say.
Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they
Aw,
have.
yeah.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Your understanding of gacha is going to change based upon whether you win or lose Varesa? I mean, sure. But it's good because the simulation pretty much confirms that with insane data size, the expected wins are unpredictable. Yeah, it is. It's just, yes, that's kind of the whole thing about gambling, right? The more you do it, the more that you tend towards being unlucky, if that makes any sense, especially at a casino. So if a casino gives back 98% of the money that they take in, it's a losing prospect over time, right? Because the 2% is taken as the fees of basically running a casino. So at the beginning, you'll have this like fluctuation up and down, perhaps. You might be on the winning side, and you might go back to the losing side, go back to the winning side. But the more you gamble, the more you're just going to lose over time. It's just how it works. And that's why I don't really enjoy gambling, personally.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
You think there's a 2-luck system between free-to-play and pay-to-play? I would disagree. I don't think there is. I think it's consistent.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable.
Ah.
They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
All right, Hisco and Isidore, you guys are forming a hypothesis. I would like to have some data to back that up. I would say that is not any different whatsoever. Sometimes watching, I haven't watched like wishing videos for like C6 characters in a very long time, but holy hell, back when I watched Slice viewer polls for like C6 characters, there was some terrible luck in getting their C6 characters. Like, it was ridiculous how many wishes it took, how many 50-50s they lost, how many times they had to go to pity. I don't think it's different for free-to-play versus pay-to-play. I just don't.
Sakujiro seemed to
unless
feel
you're
that
saying
Inazuma was too peaceful.
Sorry.
And wanted to see what the outside world was like.
Unless you're saying that pay-to-play actually have worse luck than free-to-play. Perhaps in that regard, I might agree to you. Agree with you, but... Yeah, see, that's what people think, Silly Force Goblin. After someone who spends money, they get way more lucky than normal? I don't think so. I just don't.
But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling.
I mean, he's going, sure. I understand what you're saying about that, but this is how the human brain works. I don't know why I'm pushing back so hard on this. It'd be so much easier to say, yeah, I get it. Yeah, people who pay money are going to have better odds. But I want to see data behind that. You know, I think that... Holy hell, I'm pretty sure I got a C1 Nahida on a 10 pull, so it was a double. The first one was a pity, and then like the second wish after that was a 50-50 win Nahida. So I got a C1 Nahida in 10 pulls, and that was as a free-to-play. At that point, right? And... yeah, I just don't believe it. I just don't. Some of it's my confirmation bias, sure. I'm not going to disagree with that at all. If you see whales get lucky, that forms your opinion, yeah, but honestly, we don't know for certain. And even though math would be truth, it comes down to relying if it's purely math with gacha, yeah. If it's truly math, then I'm correct. I have not seen any evidence to the contrary. It's always, just like what you mentioned, a Ziox getting 4 5 stars in a single temple. That is possible. Have you seen anybody else do it? You have the thousands and thousands of different YouTubers. So many hours and hours of data piled up. And sometimes something's going to get lucky. Do I look up wishing videos on YouTube? Not as much as I used to, but yeah, I did enjoy it back in the day.
Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
Someone giving birth on the moon is possible too? I mean, sure, it's certainly possible. How do we know that some ultra-rich person in a country that no one has ever really taken seriously has been to the moon and given birth there and come back? You have no way of knowing. I don't think it's actually that much possible, but you know. Yeah, Doro44. I tend to not watch his content anymore because I find the editing of his videos kind of irritating. But he does a lot of wishing. He's done a lot of wishing over these years. And something unusual is bound to happen when you do enough of it.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help.
You think I'm a Hoyo employee who wants to keep us spending money instead of revealing the truth? No, I good lord, no.
But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
I gotta say that I am extremely skeptical. How should I put it? Yeah, just extremely skeptical. Probably to a fault, in truth, in my entire life. But I just don't believe conspiracy theories without any kind of data to back them up, and they gotta be good data, and all the data I see says it's not fixed.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
Oh wait, hold on, Hisco. Let me type some things out here on my Hoyo computer. Hello, Hoyo computer. May Hisco Sky win none of his 50-50s in the next 15 5 stars he gets, okay? If that actually happens, that would be freaking incredible. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna be fine.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
I guess this is fate. Aw. I really like Lumine's face in this scene. It's cool.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Indeed.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I could argue the same thing with gambling at slots machines. I do argue the same thing. I just did. If a casino advertises that they return 98% of the money that they get in, it means you're going to lose 10% of, 10% of money over time if you do it enough. So all you're doing is giving money to the casino. That's all it means.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
But how does this screw up the math? I don't get it. Yes, okay, I get it. I understand. Yes, because Hoyo adjusts the odds after the 74th or whatever, yes. Have you ever been to Paimon.moe, by the way? I know...
Wine
Shut up, John Lee. Good lord. They have like a graph showing what percentage of odds someone got a 5-star at each individual wish starting at 1. And if anything, it seems like that Hoyo is juicing the first 10 to 15 wishes to give slightly better odds than the rest of the wishes. So if you are probably more likely to get a 5-star early in the first 10 or 15 pulls than you are at the 10 or 15 pulls before you start hitting soft pity.
Adventure time.
And maybe I'm an idiot for believing that this data is real, but it just seems so consistent. Is that a business strategy to hook someone so they play more? I do believe it is, yes. How lucky do you feel to get a second 5-star in that first 10 or 15 pull after just getting a 5-star, or even without getting a 5-star at all? I do think it's a business strategy.
Adventure time.
Speaking from experience, as someone who got Nahida C1 early, was I baited into getting C2? You better fucking believe it, I was. Should I have stopped at C1? You better fucking believe I should have stopped at C1. But I went for C2 because it was within reach.
we go.
And I don't think I'm the only person who has had this experience. I wonder if I can bring it up. Let me see if I can bring it up real fast. If you haven't been to Paimon.moe, let me see if I can actually bring it up on stream here. It's actually really interesting to see how consistent things are.
Leave the future for future generations to worry about.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
All right. So yeah, I guess I'll just switch over to the Paimon.moe on. It seems like they're actually doing pretty okay. We've got the current wishes on the Durin. I'll bring it up. How did this stream go from silence to math about polls and gambling? I don't want you to gamble. I don't actually think that gacha games are gambling in the purest sense. Let me go find a place to sit down, Bennett, and I'll bring up the data from Paimon.moe because I do think it's really fascinating to look at. All right, Bennett, you need to shut up. You need to find a place to sit down.
Adventure time.
All right. Where are there chairs in Mondstadt? That's a good place to go. Okay. You see there, Hisco, you think there's a pattern, but that's the trap. There is no pattern. It's just odds. Humans don't like to accept the fact that there are no patterns, and it's just odds. All right, let me switch over to monitor display. Here we go. This is a total of 55,000 users, a wish total of 3.6 million. And if you look at the 50-51 status, it is 58.61% won for both Venti and Durin, despite the fact that there are more than 10 times as many wished for Durin as Venti. The 50-50 odds are actually the same. And as you look down here, you can see the odds of getting a 5-star at the first poll is 0.81 instead of 0.6, which is what it should be. 0.72, 0.78, 0.76, 0.82, 0.87, 0.82, 0.8889, actually hit 15, 0.87, and the further you go over here, as soon as you hit about 45, the odds start to drop. Right around here, just 0.7, 0.7, 0.6, 0.7, 0.666, and right as you get at the end here, it's the lowest it can possibly be at 0.62 and 0.63. And once you hit pole 74, the odds go up. Odds are patterns. I don't agree. I can't agree. Also, condolences for this one person who pulled somebody, got a 5-star at 90 pity. There is a single person out of, dear God, out of how many 5 stars that have been pulled, there's exactly one person who did it at pull 90. Condolences to them. I'm saying statistical odds don't have patterns. I don't think so. Perhaps this is an English difference, but I think that people like to find patterns in odds, but I don't think there are patterns in odds. What's my definition of a pattern? Oh, that's a good question, damn it. On a large sample size, yes. Oh, what is inside me that is like fighting against using the word pattern for odds? I think it's because
Off we go.
it is the human brain's tendency to try to find patterns where things do not exist. you know,
Off we
like
go.
the proverbial conspiracy theorist sitting at the cork board with a bunch of pins and thread linking them all together. I don't know.
There'll definitely be something that catches your eye.
That's how business analysts make decisions? Sure. Or risk management. Insurance is a huge one, yes, but that's all odds. Isn't it all statistics or probabilities and not patterns? Okay, I think what it is that a pattern could be used to predict a future outcome. How's that? If you think there's a pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, you would expect that pattern would be 1,
Good
2,
things come
3,
to
4,
those who don't
5,
wait around.
right?
That's what they say anyway.
So patterns
my
would
luck,
indicate some
the
kind
opposite is
of
probably true for
future
me.
prediction, whereas probabilities
time.
do not. Does that make any sense? Am I making any damn sense? Oh, also, my chat's gone because I forgot to go back to G Impact instead of... Sorry about that. What the heck you talking? I don't know what the heck I'm talking. Also, didn't I just, like, slash these things so they come back? Firefly. For example, car insurance finds males are more likely to cause more accidents, they charge more compared to females. That's true. But insurance companies are not able to predict the future. I think that when you're talking about patterns, you're talking about the ability to predict odds or predict things that are happening in the future. And particularly with insurance companies, with the with how climate change has been progressing over time, right?
Off we go.
Past projections about what the odds are of a hurricane hitting Florida were completely inaccurate about how often hurricanes hit Florida in the present day. So they used past data to try to predict in the future how often something will happen. But due to other outside influences, their predictions turned out to be incorrect. And I think that's the difference between finding patterns and using odds. If that makes any sense? God, I don't know. It's simple. You can predict if you know what happened to you before. That is kind of a fallacy. I think that you cannot predict what's going to happen in the future based on what has happened to you in the past. You can make some educated guesses, but to predict seems to be a bit of a finality as compared to the odds of something happen or the probability of something happen. Like win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. This was actually an example I came up with, or that was brought to me in our conversations about odds on my frickin' trip. Because this is what we talk about in our... When we're sitting drunk at a table drinking whiskey and we're just like talking about the different odds of stuff. It's so freaking weird. My friend and I, our relationship is certainly unique, no question.
Off we go.
But if I understood what he was saying, the odds of getting 6 heads in a row is actually less than getting heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails. That specific pattern is in fact less likely than getting 6 heads or 6 tails in a row, which is a bit unintuitive, if that makes any sense. Improbable doesn't mean impossible, so an error on a hurricane prediction can happen. Of course, yes. Certainly. Mention how you can't predict, but you ignore the chance of something unlikely happening, which means a prediction can be wrong too. Wait a minute.
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
What do you mean, Hisco? Sorry. With EDU and Smart Way, you can make it happen heads or tails as you desire with luck. I mean, if you're... the problem with using a coin as an example is that I actually don't think that a coin is purely 50-50. It's just like an ideal coin as an example.
Off we go.
Because every coin's going to have some kind of off-balance, something going on with it that might skew towards a certain outcome over a million or a billion different flips. But anyway. You mentioned how you can't predict, but you ignored the chance of something happening unlikely, or something unlikely happening, which means prediction can be wrong too. I don't know, I read that and I think you're agreeing with me.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
You were saying you can't find patterns because predictions can be wrong, but earlier you were talking about how there's always a chance for something unlikely to happen every 35 days. I don't think those two things are in conflict. Man, we were off topic. Holy hell. In regards to insurance and businesses using patterns and data, what you said was, I didn't say it was wrong. I didn't say it was wrong. I said, as far as I understand about what I'm thinking about it, and my way of saying it may have been unclear, for sure. But it's the basic thing about investing, and for insurance things as well. Past performance is no guarantee of future returns, right? Just because something happened in the past does not mean it's going to continue on that trend towards the future.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Top tier science and philosopher? I don't... No, don't. I am neither. Good God. I think Icy-Tor is about to get there, though. I don't know. I think he's better than I am. Wait, if you're a he, I didn't actually check. Did I check? I can't remember. They. I just say use they. I don't
Yoimiya,
like,
something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
They make a comfort zone. It's not down to 0.001%. They make policy decisions within a, say, 5% room of error. Sure, but a 5% margin of error is still 1 in 20, which is not reassuring.
Huh? Why? Do they know?
Well, they will lose profit, of course. If we're moving on to rich people get richer and poor people get poorer, I mean, that's how things work in societies these days, quite unfortunately.
Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
It's a lot easier to make money when you have money.
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard.
But I don't think that's odds, though. I don't think that's probability, Icy-Tor.
But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside.
If you have enough money and influence, you can, I mean, literally influence the odds of you winning. Isn't that the whole idea about the rich influencing policy in the United States, as an example? I know you're not from the United States, but still, if you were to, say, invest so much money into a certain thingy, and you give a small percentage of that to a politician of your choice, and they decide to make some legislation that benefits that particular investment, is that probability? I don't think so. What term would you use a sample size of male drivers have more accidents than a sample size of females? I think that's still probability. That does not mean that in the future that pattern will hold, right? It's very possible that a shift in societal values will cause female drivers to become more dangerous than male drivers. I could actually see a future where that might actually happen. So the whole thing about the probabilities of what's happening now as compared to the probabilities of what's happening in the future is not necessarily set. I mean, man can do ridiculous things. You drive most of the time at 107 kilometers an hour. Hisco, please stop. Slow down. Nobody needs to go that fast. That's why analysts have jobs, because they study patterns. Exactly, it's a career choice. But anybody who listens to those analysts should know better than to expect that whatever those analysts say is going to be what's actually going to happen. Past patterns can possibly predict future patterns, but also they cannot. I think I'm hung up on being set in stone. I mean, possibly, yeah. Do I agree on odds and patterns? I'll say this. I do think that probabilities and patterns can be correlated in the short term. How's that? Why you say that local Japanese people are more likely to cause trouble at my tourists at my business? That is certainly a data set. Yes. But I do not think that based upon that data set that future Japanese guests are going to be more likely than foreign guests to cause trouble at my establishment. Does that make any sense? Oh my god. We are not paying attention to this story at all.
Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Alright, Sakujiro, good job. Nalandra, welcome. Welcome to this probability stream. And the difference between probabilities, chances, odds, and whether that affects the future patterns of things, you know? It's just like, oh, goodness sakes. But you have a pattern, you can make educated guesses on it. Yes. Same difference. Nalandra's just like, same difference, thanks. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I think you're probably right.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him.
Did you catch any of their names?
Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did.
Today I learned Dorcas has a phobia of patterns, but good stuff. Is it a phobia? I don't think it's a phobia.
I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over.
You could do the story tomorrow and lock it on probability? Oh, God.
I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro.
Is this supposed to be Yoimiya's story quest? I mean, I know it ends with the fireworks show, but this is like boring as hell.
We
Sorry.
can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
I don't remember any of this from the first time I played this. So, yeah, it's kind of a condemnation of the storytelling here.
It's Motsuzaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
They did the same thing with Kazuha. It played more like a story quest despite it being a prologue to Inazuma Archon quest. That sounds about right, yeah. The thing is, I think I remember more about Kazuha's story quest than I do about Yoi's. I remember more about Yoi's second story quest, but...
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
You can guess purely on the chances of boss dropping 2 or 3 ascension materials. I mean, I think those odds are defined.
Aren't you gonna play with us?
Until
then?
Hoyo changes them.
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woo-hoo!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Don't scare me with odds. No, you can scare me with odds. That's fine. You can't scare me with patterns. Does that make any sense? No, I don't think so.
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's get going. If Sakuchiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in.
Being a bit more introspective.
Yeah.
I guess that I am
Adventure time.
much more cautious when it comes to people who are claiming to see patterns versus those who have statistics about probabilities. In general, people who claim to know patterns about something claim to basically know the future, and I do not subscribe to that.
Adventure time.
In general, people who think that there are patterns in the past that determine or predict the future are very likely scammers. Ah, God, why am I getting so deep into this? You never heard that before? Patterns is a repeated structure observed in outcomes. Perhaps I'm just getting caught up. Like I've ascribed the word patterns to
Off we go.
quacks and scammers. So probably that's why I'm being hung up on that word. I see patterns exactly, Nanandra. Yes. I'm sitting here on this corkboard connecting threads using pins and news articles. I see patterns.
Off we go.
God. Patterns appear but don't change underlying odds. By the way, thanks for pushing back on me on that, because... Oh my god, is this actually where we meet Kid Kujirai? Hello, dude. I'm not going to talk to you right now, but I will later.
Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there. It must be them.
Oh, hey, this is the end of it, right?
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
Yoimiya trial, here we go. I'm not world level 9. No, I am not.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Solidify. Order guide you.
I swear by my sword.
Oh, these guys are losers. I'm not even going to be able to use Yoimiya. Holy hell, Yoimiya's overpowered. Can you believe this? Look at this. Wow, just like ripping through these guys.
Everybody stand back. Go as one.
Rise. Time for a light show.
I knew it. I had to get Yoimiya. She's just too good. I'm not going to get Yoimiya.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission?
What world level am I? The truth is I can ascend, but I think I probably shouldn't ascend, because I'm having, not a hard time, but killing things in this game is already taking too long.
You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
All right, Yoshitaka, you say that as you run away.
Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the
Exactly,
fastest feet.
that's what I just said.
We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
What world level am I? I am at world level 6 and can ascend to 7. But I think it's currently a bad idea to go to 7. Alright, you two losers.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma?
Yeah,
why
you
were
dumbass.
You so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
Now kiss.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
Rude guy. You can predict the next boss fight material is going to be 3-2 is normal pattern, which depends on level under world level 7. Yeah, I think that's actually how it really does work in game. Yeah, 3 is guaranteed at world level 9 and 4. Yeah, that's how it works.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
I took debate class in high school. Did I? Yes. I took 1 debate class in high school. True.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No wonder I got bullied.
It was just my wishful thinking.
Hey.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything.
At least I wasn't a drama kid. I mean, I kind of thought about joining the drama club, but no.
Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel.
Ooh, look at Angie. We got Angie Yoimiya. Look at that.
If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings.
I like to be right, even if it means arguing the weaker position. Hey, as long as you say I'm right, I'm fine with that.
And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
I like to be right, even if... Yes, I see an ellipsis there. Even if what?
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Haha, losers.
Let's light it up! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Barbados, guide us.
All right, Yoi, get him.
Withdraw.
Man, Yoi's OP. Holy hell, look at that. Didn't even have a chance to use her burst. How sad.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that... It wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue,
Hold up.
the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me.
Nilandra, are you serious? Yoi's artifacts in that trial were 4-piece noblesse? Are you kidding me? She still slayed everything, which is ridiculous. What?
I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree.
Every old trials used noblesse? Weird. That's so weird.
I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
I see, yeah, you would know about this, yeah. Crazy.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
I didn't mean that in a negative way, by the way, I see. Just like, you've been here long enough, you know more than I do, that's for damn sure, about this game, and maybe life in general, or anything in general.
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Hisako, wait a minute. Next one pull is probably 99% 3-star, 1% 4-star, but chance of a 4-star is 83%, but chances are 60%. I need a little bit more context there.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure the chances of a 5-star, or I'm sorry, a 4-star is 5%, isn't it?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done.
Then you're an idiot.
But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission.
All right, Imatani Keisuke, you are contradicting yourself. You previously said that to follow her will is your decree, but now you're just saying that you don't actually agree with her. What are you doing here, Keisuke?
I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing?
I saw all of Hisako scribbled notes, lots of pencil and eraser marks. He's doing his homework. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Aw, come on, you two. Just kiss already. Get it over with.
Yours.
Well, that's not the way I was hoping for. Whatever.
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated. But it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait.
You'll have to wait. Yes, that's what's written there.
And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along.
So you think I have 60% luck right now? I see. All right, 6 out of 10 is about a 60% / 6 out of 10 odds. Maybe I'll do a 1 pull. I might get lucky and get Venti. I'll get another 5-star character I don't have the resources to build. I look forward to it.
It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
That's incredibly convenient, Hisco. You say I have a 65% chance to get something good, but you choose when to apply it.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I?
Chance or luck of a 5-star right now is 0.621%. Hey, you know what? That sounds accurate.
I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
Queen.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Oh, I won't.
Yoimiya, the way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse.
Pretty. 5 stars, maybe I'll add some odds. How about you add some patterns of 1%?
Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Go to a place to watch a fireworks store. Hey, this is my favorite part of this quest.
Faster.
When Yoimiya finally shuts up. I'm joking. I'm joking. This is the most memorable part of this quest for me, for sure. But before I do that, I do need to take a slight break. So let's just hang out here with a beautiful Zhongli. He is very beautiful. Under the cherry blossom trees. In the background, before we start the lovely quest where Yoimiya finally shuts up. So hang on a second. I will be right back.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Alright, cool. Zhongli, you keep on talking. I'm going to calculate some patterns on his break. Exactly. Yeah, see, that's the problem I have with it. That's exactly the problem I have with it. Okay, bye.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle.
Alright, I'm back. I'm not dead. Hisco is fine. I just went to calculate some patterns.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Actually,
but where are those who share the memory?
Indeed, Jolie. How many times did he say that line while I was gone, by the way? Nalando, there's a free game. You tagged everyone in Discord. I mean, free be free, but God knows I don't have time for another game right now. Hello, Takabi.
One day, I will showcase Inazuma's fireworks to all of
Hey, I can take a pad of paper into the toilet. It's fine. One pull? One pull on Venti batter? Sure, why the hell not? Here we go. Why am I giving in to peer pressure? Why am I doing this? Who cares? Apparently Hisco, but hey. What do we got so far? Wow, we have a total of 13 pulls. I mean, I kind of do want Venti. Fine. Alright then, yay. Yay. Alright, let's watch the fireworks show together.
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep.
How lovely to have this NPC be the focus. He's very detailed for Psychotic Moment. It is so bizarre with how many playable characters there are in this game that they choose to introduce and try to make you care about NPCs. I mean, it's worked sometimes, but still, it's just kind of weird. One more, please. Farazan's incoming. Alright, maybe one more. Maybe just one more.
I didn't actually cry though, right?
Tepe.
I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
True. Well, they can't kill off a playable character. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Once again, the Naganoharas live up to their name.
Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Daw.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys.
Aw. Nalandra, I'm sorry. Yoi's Japanese voice actress does indeed use Kansai Ben. And it is great. It's so good. Hiyotsukeru. NPCs suck in Genshin after you play GZZ. I mean, truth. Truth. Although Genshin's getting better, there's been some better NPCs. We had what's-her-faces for the evil guys. Wait, what's his fucking name? I can't remember. Dear God. Our Conquest. What's her name? No, it doesn't matter.
No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Thank you for your kindness.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I could hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorating...
Unwavering beliefs, right?
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Nalandra, very true. Why is everyone American in these stupid games? I do not understand why they don't just let people use their normal accents. Escoffier sounds particularly weird in certain voice lines. Just let them speak in their normal accent. It's fine. You can do that. Oh. I know it's budget and marketing driven, but having playable characters next to NPCs makes the world feel so dull. I mean, true. It's an amazing game and it's unrealistic, but I would feel more like a world if playable characters didn't so obviously stand out from NPCs. I agree. I do agree.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops.
By the way, Dorcas, if you are much of a thinker, you can make a funeral a happy event. Sandwich time. I love the juxtaposition of those two lines. Good luck with your sandwich, Hisco.
It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them.
Good God, why can't I remember that evil guy's name from the most recent frickin' Archon quest? It's really bothering me. Oh, God. Conrian guy and his Crimson Moon Dynasty descendant girlfriend slash fiance. Why can't I remember their names? I may be tired. Rerear. There it is. Good God. Why couldn't I remember Rerear? And who is his fiancée? Thelindis. Thank you, Icy. Good God, it was driving me crazy. Like, they're doing better with NPCs in Genshin. Like, Thelindis looked pretty good. I mean, Rear wasn't an NPC. Well, actually, he is an NPC, but still. Icy, I understand where you're coming from with that sentiment about the not wanting to use different accents in the game. But I think it, like, denies the diversity of the English language. Like, one of the things I like about the one of the things I really like about the Japanese voice actors is that they choose to incorporate different accents from different parts of Japan. You know, like Yoi has a Kansai accent, and come to think of it, she's the only one that does. Why don't they have more accents? They should incorporate the diversity of certain languages into the game, I think. Icy, do you think it's a choice based on having Chinese players listen to the most neutral possible English accent to help them learn English? But I kind of feel like that's counterproductive in a way. I ran into the same thing here as an English teacher in Japan, where people from places like the UK or South Africa or Jamaica, who are all native English speakers, were told to speak in their Native American, good God, no, to not use their native accent and to speak in more of an American accent. And I think that's really counterproductive to say that all English in this world is from the Americas and that any other kind is not allowed to be taught. I just find that really backwards thinking. American English would probably be easier than British English because there's quite a bit of slang. There's a lot of slang in English, in American English too. And there's a lot of shortenings and all sorts of weird nuances of American English too. I don't actually think that American English is easier to understand from a native speaker compared to something from the British Isles or from South Africa. I don't think so. I think so much I can become the Flash's supervillain? Do I think that much? I don't think I think that much, but thanks, question mark, Lidandra. I don't know enough about Flash to be either insulted or flattered by that. Japanese people are very surprised to hear an Australian accent pronunciation of the words bee, bear, and beer. Oh, that's interesting. You know, there's like the American accent about the difference between Mary, Mary, and Mary. The name Mary, the state of being Mary, and the act of getting married, Mary, are all exactly the same in my particular accent. I see. That's what you're getting at. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to read that out loud, Hisco. That's freaking hilarious.
Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our Shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
That's another kind of eternity.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Hello there, dreamlike timelessness. Thank you, Yoimiya.
I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show is still not quite over in my heart.
Queen.
Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Of course you will. What do you want to do afterward?
Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me, so
Oh God, sorry about
hunt
that.
down the great Mujina yokai. I'm like a big sister to them, so I can't go back on my word.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, what have I done? Sorry about that. That was incredibly loud, I apologize.
Also, I want to go and ask everyone what they thought of the fireworks. And over the next few days, I'd also like to thank everyone for their support. That includes you and Paimon too, of course.
Stop deleting System 32. You don't tell me what to do, Ninandra. Also, we talked about this in the past, but it might also be practice-based because knowing American English might be more practical than British English since the US has a large economy. Yeah, I guess so. It just seems so short-sighted. No, it's not my Telegram mistress. It is my friend on Telegram, where I sent him the joke about Hisako talking about the lesbian dinosaur, and he was replying it was actually super funny. So anyway, sorry about that. I thought it was funny.
I think I'll stay here. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Are fireworks expensive?
For you guys, I'll do it for free.
Yay.
I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way. I'd feel bad if I charged you anymore,
Are you sure? I feel bad.
It's fine. Look, how about we make a deal? After you find your brother, tell him to come to Naganohara Fireworks for all his fireworks needs. That way, I'll get another customer. Sound fair?
I really hope if they ever finish this chapter of Genshin that they just like go back to all these threads where it's like bring your brother back, or I'd love to see your brother and all that stuff, and just make a freaking ending that lasts for 5 hours straight, just like the ending of The Lord of the Rings with the Return of the King, just to cover everything. I know people would freaking complain about it, but I love it.
Also, it'd be nice to meet him. I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show is still not quite over in my heart. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
What if the 10-year-old commission causes you more trouble?
I'll kick their butts again.
Damn straight.
I'm joking. Didn't I tell you that my family deals with the commissions quite a bit? We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize, smile, and pay a fine. It wouldn't be the end of the world. You two should be careful, though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be as reckless as me.
Queen. How many dialects are in Japan? I have no idea, actually. If you made a game, how many would you decide which one to use, or if you tried including all of them, would that be a problem for consistency or familiarity in that little game? It really depends on the accent. In particular, like Aomori is kind of famous for having a difficult accent to understand, but the patterns are generally pretty similar. So there might be some different words that are used, but I don't actually think that the meaning would be too difficult to understand. Can I say that I would be able to speak them? No. Mutual understanding versus being able to speak them are two very different things. Oh, hey. A chest I missed. Come here. Thank you, not Icy. Fuck. Thank you, Hisako. I appreciate that. I got a little bit of a chuckle out of me.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
sword. Go as one.
Let out more.
Stabilize.
What is this gameplay? I'm so terrible right now.
Go. Faster? Okay, faster.
But from a single product point of view, do you think consistency is better over multiple variations? Are we comparing this to variety over multiple variations? You know what I think most of the time? Nothing. I mean, I wish it was true, actually.
Faster? Okay, faster.
In general, I'm thinking about something basically always, which is perhaps a curse of some kind. The Flash's supervillain's name is the Thinker? Really? Wow, okay. Yeah, I obviously don't know anything about comic book lore. Do I think that consistency for a product is important over time? I do, yes.
Okay, faster.
Alright, so now that I've run into your trap, what is your point? I don't think it's a trap, but I'm curious what you have to say. What you have to say next. I do think that product consistency is incredibly important over time. Yes.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Is this a quality control issue here? My keybinds are sus? What do you mean? How did you notice, by the way? Ow. 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 Sorry, Gigi. One pull, please. Fine. Normal people jump with A? Really? And nothing. That's about what I expected. No more wishing for this video, please. What does my A even do? Isn't it just like confirm? Yeah, my A is confirm. Yeah. My A is confirm. X is attack. A is ultimate. Y is jump. I think this has to do with me getting used to playing Skyrim. Because I'm pretty sure that the keybinds on standard Skyrim had jump as Y, attack as... Yeah. Not attack, no. For Skyrim, it was actually shoulder buttons on controller. So my key bindings for Genshin are basically influenced by my experience playing Skyrim right before it.
Faster.
That was pretty much it for an international game like Genshin. I guess consistency would be preferred. I think the diversity of English is more obvious to us because we grew up on English. True. Whereas the Chinese company, they might be that stereotype of what English is in addition to how influential it is. Sort of like how sometimes in Asia media, Americans are depicted as cowboys, gun wielders, or wearing jeans with sunglasses.
Rise.
I understand exactly where you're coming from. And I don't think you're wrong. But that does not mean that I have to like it. I would love to hear Escoffier's voice actress just do her normal British accent, or Duran's voice actor doing his normal... Was it British? I don't know where he's from. But doing his normal accent, you know? Escoffier is particularly egregious to me because she sounds I don't want to say bad. I don't want to say she sounds bad. But some of the lines just sound forced American, if that makes any sense. And don't get me wrong, I make no claims about my ability to do a British accent. I cannot do it and will not be able to do it. But just let her speak in her normal accent. Good God. There's different countries in this game. There's all sorts of different influences, different people in this game. Let them have different accents. I don't know. But then Icy, like having people in Fontaine have stereotypically French accents, wouldn't that also be problematic, don't you think? Could you imagine if like Nuvolent went oh ho 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 at some point? Wouldn't that be kind of ridiculous? I don't know. I'm so conflicted. Yeah, stereotypical American. Yeah, Escofia's voice actress did like stereotypical American. A little amuse bouche. You know, it's just like kind of overkill. So the concession should be French accents? Sure, why not? Let's just make everybody sound like French people in here. Sounds good to me. I think that'd be hilarious. Let's just confuse everybody, and in Snezhnaya, everyone is going to have French accents. That would be amazing. Alright, what am I doing? What did I do to deserve that? I have no idea. What do you got for me? This stupid thing over here. Oh, hello there. Alright. Goodbye. So, what do I want to do next? I think I should use my resin. What is my Zhongli at currently? Oh, right. We're going to do Lisa next. Why did I agree to this? I don't like playing Lisa. But hey, the will of the people must be respected. Is that actually true, Nilandra? If so, that's funny as hell. Like, it's only English where he goes like, ha! When he does his normal attacks, and it's hilarious. He thought he had a sword. Maybe he thought he had a great sword, for that matter. That's amazing. Could also be a contractual direction with Hoyo. I don't know. If Hoyo planned to use only American VAs, but because of the drama. Ah, yes, the drama. The dark times. The VA strike. I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why they have so many British voice actors or actresses right now. No, yeah, Nuvolet's voice actor in Japanese sounds very calm and considered and very relaxed in comparison.
Everybody stand! Wind, hear me!
Ow.
Go.
Solidify!
Let's light it up! Teamwork it! I swear by my sword! Go as one!
Stabilize!
in a minute. Oh god.
Rise.
God damn it.
Rise!
Let's light it up!
Get wrecked, loser. Might be better to save Sunfire for the arrival phase. I mean, you're probably right. Farina in Japanese is a little more over the top than her English counterpart, which can be good or bad depending on your preference. Sure, sure. One of her iconic screams come from the Japanese dub. Should I start a new account and just play in Japanese? Because like my main account has been like back and forth. So sometimes I would play in Japanese, sometimes I would play in English. If it's on my phone, it's in Japanese. If it's at my work computer, it's in Japanese. If it's at my home computer, it's in English. So I got like this mishmash of all sorts of different voice actors. I don't know if I remember what Farina's voice actress sounds like in the Archon quests. I kind of want to hear it. Ooh, 3-line ER? Yes, please. So many English, I know, right? It's always good to know that
Let's light it up! Go as one!
Faster? Okay, faster.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is Wind, hear me!
Order guide you.
Get him, Jolly. I probably should have saved that also.
Let's light it up!
Go. Sacred name. Fortune for...
Get wrecked. You sent me a video. I heard my phone vibrate. Should I look at it? No, I probably shouldn't look at videos on stream. I don't know what's in it. It's dangerous. Trash, trash. Okay.
Let's light it up!
Ah! Rude.
Gather.
Let's light it up!
I missed. Bennett has like one energy short.
Wheel of life.
I'm saying no. No. Are you my ex-wife there, Icy Tour? I did not say you said anything bad. I'm saying that I don't know what you said. It could be copyrighted. I don't know.
Let's light it up!
I'd have to check it out before I decide to stream it. That's all I'm saying. If I say that your hair looks good today, it does not mean that I thought your hair looked bad tomorrow, you see.
Let's light it up!
This might be a little bit too personal for me. Help.
Solidify.
Let's light it up!
Attack ER, sure, might be useful. It was regarding the topic of Farina, but fair enough. My apologies for adding context. Sorry, I'm sorry, Icy.
Off we go.
If it's just Farina, that's fine. I guess I could check it out. Am I ever going to keyboard and mouse challenge? Is that a challenge? As far as I know, playing on keyboard and mouse is easier than on controller. And it's not like I don't know how to play on keyboard and mouse, but... Alright, hold on. I gotta check out... Can I do one more boss? I don't know if I can. I ain't got the resin.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on.
Yeah, I got 7 resin and 1 condensed for some reason.
Go. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not.
Wait, Hogwarts Legacy is free? What the hell?
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. On Epic Game Store, yeah, I actually have an account there. I probably should just get it. I don't know if I'll ever play it, but... Free is free. Let me see here. How do I turn off Genshin audio without turning off my desktop audio? See, that's a problem. I probably should separate this in OBS, huh? Let's take a listen at the various Farina voice actors. There we go. That should take care of it. Hang out there, Benny. I'll bring up the YouTube video. Let's listen to the differences between English, Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. Except it's not on. The audio is not on. Oh, because I turned off. No, wait, hold on. It is currently open. Unmute tab.
Oh! So it was
So
Farina
loud,
after all.
good God.
She's back!
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
이봐! 전에 얘기한 거랑 다르잖아!
봐봐! 역시 프리나님이었어!
So loud. I'm sorry.
돌아오셨구나!
Ah, so loud. I know, sorry. I'll stop. Oh God, how do I change this? Who needs ears anyways? How do I change this? There it is. My bad. My apologies. Hold on, let me bring this down. I'm sorry. Professional streamer here. I am not a professional streamer. Sorry. Okay. I cranked it down a bit. Let's see if this is better. I cranked it down a lot. Okay. Yeah, OBS and desktop audio. Yes. Test, test.
Hey, that's not what we agreed
Okay,
on.
that's better. That should be better.
Oh! So it was Farina after all. She's back!
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
이봐! 전에 얘기한 거랑 다르잖아!
Korean.
봐봐! 역시 프리나님이었어! 돌아오셨구나.
정말이지. 미리 상이라도 좀 하라고.
Okay, okay. It sounds about the same as English.
这和说好的不一样。
Chinese, okay.
你看，果然是弗妮娜吧？他回来了。
啊，真是的，也不跟我商量一下。
Okay.
ちょっと話が違うじゃないか。
Okay, right. Yes, this is free in Japanese. Yeah.
ほら、やっぱりフリーナ様だ。戻ってきてくれたのか。
わあ、全く相談もなしに。わあ、全く相談もなしに。
I see. So that's the scream. I see. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Sorry about that. In the future, I will adjust audio accordingly because, you know, it's one of the Farina lines from the Archon Quest, and that scream is pretty funny, I gotta say. Pretty sure I had this set at 0 decibels. I will turn up the Genshin audio again. And yes, my ears also hurt. I apologize, everyone. Apologize to your neighbor with one bowl. All right, fine. I'll do one more. I said I wouldn't. But you know what? I guess I really want to, huh? Hey, it's a 4-star. Benny C1, please. Hey! Fantastic. Thank you, Hisco. I appreciate that. Told you. Yeah, you did. You did. There, I apologize. That was my apologies to you guys. I apologize. Again, I apologize. I have all my apologies for you. And let me turn the audio back up in Genshin. I think I had it set at 2. Yeah, that sounds right.
Adventure team, assemble!
Okay, that looks right. It's not odds. Are you saying... Are you saying... It's a pattern? Okay. Woohoo! BennyCon C1, let's go. Well, I am very happy about that.
Adventure time.
Next up, I guess it should be a continuation of our adventures in Inazuma. Look at all this stuff I have not unlocked. Wow. Cool. Warp? Wait. Really? I haven't unlocked this yet? Weird. Do I use Epic Games? Yeah, I do. I can't remember the last time I used actually, like, used a code from them, but...
Stabilize.
Free game is free game.
Everybody stand back!
Casually unlocking, yes. Well, that's exactly what I did. I ran past important waypoints to be able to get to the emblem domain because it's emblem.
Let's light it up!
Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hisco. I can't tell you. I don't know.
I'm going in! Wind, hear me.
I'm pretty sure as long as you have like an account with them, you get access to the game, and as long as that store exists, you should have access to it. But that's just my naive understanding of it.
Stabilize.
Rise.
Could you die, please?
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's look. I swear by my sword.
Yeah, Bennett Solo probably could do this, yeah.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Oh god. I did not want to jump off that. Oh no, it's Inazuma and we got all these like weird ass cliffs and stuff. Okay, I guess I'll change the time of day. Make it easier to see things, you know. Can I actually get back up there? I'm not so sure. Also, now my headphones are a bit... There we go. Oh, that's probably better. Sorry about the blorp. Wait, the trust of the Epic Game Store on Google is 35%? That seems a bit self-serving by Google, but... Okay. Fair, Nilandra. My TV is an OLED, okay? My monitor is a really cheap LG 4K monitor. It is not very good, trust me. I do find it easier to stream in front of a monitor with the keyboard and mouse and the side monitor, or the second monitor, rather than using my TV, so kind of my loss. And why are OLED monitors so freaking expensive? Like, seriously. I'm not joking. I just bought a 55-inch OLED TV for 70,000 yen, and I would not be able to get a 27-inch OLED monitor for less than twice that. It's super weird. Use TV as monitor? Yeah, how am I going to be able to fit a 55-inch TV on my desk? Oh, I know. The IPS is generally more, I mean, less burn-in prone. But you take care of your OLED monitor, it should be fine. Like, seriously.
Go.
Solidify! Yeah. Unsolicited. And all the more valuable for it.
I have thought about using a TV as a monitor. Like, seriously. The local Costco had a 48-inch OLED for a bit cheap, but 48's a bit too big. If it was like a 42 or something like that, I'd be fine with it, but you know, you'd think an IPS panel, a good old LCD panel, would last about 30 years, but I've had bad experiences. I've had an LCD die on me. I have not had an OLED die on me yet. But the reason I had to buy a new TV is because my 46-inch Panasonic Plasma TV that I bought 13 years ago decided to have picture quality issues. So it's time to buy a new TV. I don't watch movies at all. You know what, Hisco? Sadly, you're right. I wish I watched more TVs. Watch more TVs, watch more movies. But unfortunately, I spend most of my free time streaming to you guys. Wait, did I say unfortunately or fortunately?
Unsolicited. And all
Why
the
not a
more
combination of
valuable
both? So I choose to stream now rather than watching more pre-recorded content. But I kind of wish I would get a little bit more into watching more movies. Because God knows I love movies. You got a 32-inch TV right in front of your face? Well, you know what? That sounds like a good time to me. Make 3 OLED TVs as monitors in your setup for a 1% attack bonus. You know what? For how much time I waste in artifact domains, that sounds like a deal to me. Oh my god, I got a top 1% Nefer, which means that she does 2% more damage than a 5% Nefer. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and spend $2,000 on a bunch of TVs for a 1% attack bonus. You know what? I think I'm good with that. I think I should do that.
Stabilize.
Concert screens for a monitor. You know, I seriously did look into getting a projector several times in my life.
Solidify.
Getting like one of those DLP projectors, getting a screen, going the whole whole 10 yards, or whatever it's called. But decided that I probably wouldn't like the picture quality. Okay, why is this not activating? Jesus. Frickin' Inazuma jank. Activate. Jesus. Oh my god, I just barely missed it. You can work with anything as long as it's got low input latency. Yeah, I understand that. What was I doing recently? Oh, even like using old equipment. I was trying to run a Super Nintendo because, you know, I'm old. I was trying to run a Super Nintendo through the inputs of a Blu-ray / hard drive enabled tuner unit here in Japan, which allows you to play Blu-rays, record TVs onto Blu-rays, and also record TV shows onto a hard disk. And holy hell, the input lag on that was ridiculous. Like, I couldn't even play Super Mario World on that. The input lag was so bad. I couldn't believe it was that bad. It's so weird to experience that. It's not a capture card, no.
Everybody stand back! Orders given. Orders received.
It's like an individual unit. Like, you know, back in the day they used to have the electronics in their form factor of being, you know, wide enough to fit inside a rack, but not so wide as to not to be able to fit inside a rack, but
Let's light it up!
standard size electronics, like a standard size DVD player, CD player, receiver kind of thing. And it was a Blu-ray player, and it had a digital TV tuner and also a hard disk to be able to record and play Blu-rays, as well as record things from TV from the built-in tuner onto the hard drive and the Blu-ray player. And it's just like a normal piece of, not a computer piece of equipment, but like a standalone Blu-ray player type thing. If that makes any sense. I'm describing this terribly, I know.
Suffocate.
Let's light it up!
Finally, Jesus.
Picked the wrong test subject.
44-inch TV for 6 years, and already can tell the thing on screen time is 1,300 hours. That's pretty good. Icy Doors playing Hogwarts Legacy? I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Wow. Where did that
Do I
come
use
from?
CD or internet for movies? CDs? Compact discs? Are you kidding me? No.
It's a miracle!
funny way of saying piracy. I mean, not really. You record something off TV, that isn't piracy. I mean, back in the day, media companies tried to argue it was piracy, but thankfully, cooler heads prevailed. Nope, no secret. Too bad.
Off we go.
This 2.0 stuff will take a good long while, that's for sure. Which is kind of the way I like it.
Let's light it up. I'm going.
I swear by my sword.
To the ferry. I will have order.
Get wrecked. I think I kind of understand why Hisako is trying to build Nuke Zhongli. It's good fun. There's something very satisfying about that meatball fall.
Gather. Picked the wrong test subject.
No Raiden for the next 5 years. I'm pretty sure Raiden's gonna get a rerun pretty soon. Because we're going through the Archons, right? You've already got Venti. Future of PDF file. Hey there. Hi there, buddy. Right back at you. Welcome to this strange-ass stream. You think Raiden's not coming back until Nahida rerun? I mean, that's possible. Nobody knows the will of Hoyo.
Solidify.
Because God knows it makes no goddamn sense sometimes, but... Nahida buff? No, I'm pretty sure that we would get leeway some kind of Adepti buff before we get Nahida buff. I mean, they kind of already buffed Nahida since they included the lunar reactions in her kit.
Barbados, guide us.
10% crit rate and 20% crit damage ain't no joke at C2.
Sacred name.
But you have to have C2.
Fortune preserver. Life goes on.
Ah! Oh god. Poor Chi-Chi. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. Please forgive me.
Keep going in. Wind, hear me.
This
Get a meatball. Really? Thank you. It is kind of sad how Lalma is basically just better Nahida. You think that Zhongli is the currently is Zhongli the only Archon that needs a buff? They did buff Venti already, so I guess he's excluded. But I think Raiden needs a buff. Raiden's currently beat by big butt Varessa, you know? And I like Varessa, don't get me wrong. She's super fun to play. Boring character, but super fun to play. But there ain't no reason why the almighty Raiden Shogun is outshined by an overachiever eater. Could you not sunlock me, please? Thank you.
Gather.
Teamwork is true.
Faster.
Let's light it up. Go as planned.
Hold on, give me a second here.
Solidify.
Let this old man take care of these guys. Poorly, of course.
Go.
Get him, Chi-Chi.
The wrong test subject.
Let's light it up!
Finally. Jesus. Oh, wait.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I accepted you as a friend in my my main account, Hisco. I'm opening up. I'm like a beautiful seed that has grown into a plant. That has grown a bud that will flower into a beautiful Dorcas. I am accepting people into my account, even though I never did before. C2 Zhongli is suffering? Oh my. You don't like Veressa because of playstyle? Really? I mean, that's fair. She does have a bit of jank. But, it's like a rhythm game with Veressa, you know? Press skill. Press attack. Have her do plunge. Press skill. Press attack. Have her do plunge. Do her burst, her mini burst. And it's kind of like rinse and repeat. To me, it's super satisfying. But I understand why people won't enjoy it. Is this way too, how should I put this, reasonable?
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
Ayaka and Shinha? When was the last time Ayaka reran? I think Shinha actually ran sooner than, or more recently than Ayaka, right? I mean, she was on Chronicled Wish, so. Oh wait, no, she was on Chronicled Wish. Wait, hold on.
Let's light it up.
No, she was on Chronicled Wish and then on a normal rerun with Skirk, which was super weird. That was a strange choice. Yeah, that's right. Get him, zombie girl. Tatarasuna. I guess that's something I could do on my main account. I have not gotten all of the Toki Alley tales. I'm just like, I don't care. I'm good. I got 100% in every region. I do not need to be finding these pages in books.
Solidify.
Really? That hit him.
I swear by my sword.
Rise.
I'm going in.
This is order.
Oh, you think I should stream other games? Alright, that's fair. Thank you, Yusko. I would like to stream other games, in truth.
I hope the others find some.
If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Should I do Hogwarts Legacy since it's free? At least that way I can claim that I'm not supporting, what's-her-face? J.K. Rowling. Because she's gone off the deep end, that's for sure. If you want some fun. I mean, I'm kind of having fun right now, too.
Teamwork is true. Wind, hear me.
Stabilize.
Go.
But yeah, maybe getting some variety would be good. Yeah.
Let's light it up.
Go as one.
You missed. You missed, Gene.
Wasn't there something in here a second ago?
Yeah, probably. It's okay, Gigi. Don't worry about it. Troll games? What are you talking about, troll games? I need an archer. Okay. Please welcome guest star, Amber.
Leave it to me.
Why was that one so easy? Weird.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Fever Meme is a really, really rage bait game? What? Okay, you see, I don't actually want to get trolled by playing games, but it could be interesting.
Everybody stand back!
Barbados, guide us.
Solidify!
Oh, troll games actually prevent you from winning. Why does that sound like a Hoyo game to me? Oh, right, I forgot I have Amber. Help me change out Amber. Thank you for your service, Amber, as always.
I will.
Oh yeah, I was freaking forgot I was trying to level up Lisa. Really? 11. 11 of 12. You couldn't give me one more in this entire time there, Hoyo. Good God. Wait, are you trying to convince me to play a fun game or an unfun game?
Careless. Gather.
I swear by my sword.
I see, okay.
Wheel of life.
Nalandra, that is real and true. Like, I have thought so many times about trying to learn Dvorak, and QWERTY is so bad. But I don't know at this age if I can actually rewire my brain.
Teamwork is strict. Wind, hear me.
I know it makes more sense. I know that QWERTY's bad.
Good name. Fortune Preserver.
But I've been touch typing on QWERTY for like 30 years at this point. It's gonna be a bit rough.
I swear by my sword.
Order guide you.
Where the hell did all these enemies come from? What the heck?
Rise.
Let's light it
I
up.
missed.
Go as one.
Ow.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Barely a scratch.
Solidify.
Life goes on.
Go as one.
Okay, I need to take care of that stupid miniature over here.
Adventure
Good God.
time. I'm going in. Wind, hear me. Go as one.
Yeah. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Wait, you just like dodged all of that? Are you kidding me?
Quake.
Thank you. There's an active narrator which is 60 years old who talking like I do? Well, then I have to play it now, don't I? It's only after I developed the habit of 10-finger typing that my hatred was born. Really? The sad fact of the matter is I didn't learn about Dvorak until way too late. If I would have learned it earlier, perhaps the world could have been a different place.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Blorp. Acting instructor Tamba Tetsuo. Hello there.
Everybody stand back!
If it is your real name. Was this been to the challenge of some kind?
Barbados, guide us.
Gather! This is order.
Off we go!
I need more ER in my Bennett.
I'm going in! I swear by my sword!
Oh, this is one of the objectives for a hidden quest of Iwakura Clan. Okay. I wonder if this is the quest that I never really understood and completed somewhat recently on my main account, just wandering around Inazuma. Is it the one that, like on Narukami Island, there is a place, where is it? Around Konda Village that has like a sword planted in the ground. Is that the one that finishes it? Because I did all that stuff not knowing what it was for, and then just not probably 3 to 4 months ago was wandering around Inazuma for the fun of it and found a place and activated it and got like a luxurious chest for it. Alright, Hisco, I'm open to it. Definitely open to the idea.
Faster?
I had a friend,
Okay,
I don't know if
faster.
it's similar, but I had a friend recommend Undertale to me, and I played that game from beginning to end within about 2 or 3 days, because I was absolutely riveted. And it's also a game where you should not have any spoilers whatsoever, because good god, it's so trippy. So much fun. Sword graves and a wipeout of a sword playstyle. Okay. Yes, the Iwakura clan. That's right. There was like 3 styles of sword masters. There's only one left. Didn't that have to? God, I'm. It's been a long time since I played these quests. Didn't that have to do with the with Wanderer and Dottore and like Wanderer's rampage after he felt like he was betrayed, or is that something else? I'm not a lore skipper, but I am a lore frigator. Why did I come over here? Because I was looking for the grave? All right. Oh, is it the sword graves where you put down the flowers for them? Is that the one? Is that the one? I don't know.
Faster? Okay, faster.
So basically, no lore at all. How dare you? My brain is muddled, but it may not be that muddled. I'm not sure yet.
Faster?
Alright, you're up there now. Okay. Show me the way. Show me the way, boy. Oh, right. I can't even get there. Are you kidding me? Can I blow Chi-Chi up, though? I can. Yeah, don't worry about it, Nilandra. I appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get to all of them right now because I don't have everything unlocked. Ah, yeah, this thing. The cannon doohickey thingy where you shoot stuff at stuff. My English is so good right now. Raven 2. Okay. I haven't heard of it, but there's a lot of games I haven't heard of. That's for sure. And the games know what they're doing? Oh, you're laughing. I see. Is it one of those games? Where a lot of the characters who are female have huge tracts of land?
Okay, faster. Wheel of life.
Let's light it up!
This is part of a quest, but I don't remember which one. Nah, I mean, yeah, but nah, okay. Instructions unclear.
Solidify!
Ew, it's a mobile game? I don't like mobile games. I never play mobile games. Mobile games are trash. Are you kidding me? Oh, I should do the one by the furnace, yeah. How do you even start that quest? Do you just kind of wander over by the guy? Where is he? Was it over here? Ah, where is it? It's been a very long time since I've done this. That blue available thingy. Oh. This one? Really? Is this one? Huh. I would have expected it to be closer to the furnace. Okay. Thank you, Leandro. That's really helpful. You know, since I ran by everything to get to Emblem Domain to burn all my resources and get basically nothing in return, which is you know, the way of Genshin. Oh, the Hex Quest. Claim the free 4-star. Yeah, I probably should. Having... Let me see here. Among those, who would I choose? I would definitely choose Fischl on this account. No question whatsoever. It's... Wait, who is it? Is it between Razor, Sucrose, and Fischl? Is that it? I thought there was one more. But isn't that permanent? Like, it's not time limited. There's no FOMO for it, right? Get my free razor today? I think I'm good. Pretty. Miyuki, the Shrine Maiden. You cannot afford to delay any longer. Almost everyone has been evacuated now. Is it not the perfect time to sort everything out? Toranosuke, mind your own business. Tatarasuna's safety and the smithing operations are our business. Don't you have shrine duties to attend to, woman? He didn't say that, but... Or are you trying to tell me that the metalwork is under the authority of the Grand Narukami Shrine now? Don't you lecture me. You really think I'd be talking to you if I didn't have to be? It's because you aren't doing your job. The Tatarigami's influence is now being felt even by the sacred Sakura at the Grand Shrine. That's the only reason Lady Miko sent me out here. To exercise it. What? How is that possible? The Grand Narukami Shrine is nowhere near here. You are far too dismissive of the Tatarigami's power. Praise be the mighty Electro Archon that Tatarigami core has proven useful. It can be used as an unlimited energy source. How convenient. You think that's as far as the issue with the Tatarigami goes, do you? A problem arises with Tatarasuna's Mikage furnace, and as far as you're concerned, the most pressing issue is a temporary halt in production? Right. The fact we've had to halt production is damaging the war effort. This is the most critical issue of all. Ah, forget it. I'm only here to deal with the Thunder Sakura issue anyway. You may not like what I have to say, but I urge you to be more vigilant in how you're handling this. You brought in experts from Fontaine to work on the Mikage furnace, yes? Most of them have already left, but unless I am mistaken, one engineer has stayed behind for equipment maintenance. What's stopping you from approaching him? You must mean Xavier. He's already approached me, and he and I had a conversation. But the one managing the maintenance of the Mikage furnace is still Sir Hanbei, and he isn't here. Beyond that, I don't have the authority to divulge any further information. That Hanbei? Never mind. This isn't getting me anywhere. Since you place such a great emphasis on authority, then let me put this to you in those terms. If the situation deteriorates any further, you can expect to be visited by someone with the authority to take this out of your hands. As much as I appreciate the unsolicited advice. What a jerk. As much as I appreciate the unsolicited advice. You don't need to worry yourself about this. Once Sir Hanbei is back, I'll report the situation to him. Until then, forgive me for abiding by the rules, but I can't tell you anything else. Really, that's the beginning. Okay. You okay, Nilandra? Thanks for letting me know about that. Why am I so sus? What is this gramp tripping? What are you talking about there, Hisco? I'm not going to do Paimon's voice. Alright, Tatara Tales. That is indeed the beginning of this. Hello, Gulshan! Have I watched Grave of the Fireflies? Yes. I own the Blu-ray. And do you know how many times I have watched it on Blu-ray? 0 times. I have seen that movie total of 2 times in my entire life, and I have no will to watch it ever again. But I think it's a great movie. Shut up, Zhongli. I'm talking about Grave of the Fireflies. I think that is a movie that everyone should see once. Yeah, you watched today saying it would be sad is an understatement? Yes. I think the movie is absolutely fantastic in doing exactly what it sets out to do. But holy hell. I'm having a seizure with voice. It's called voice acting, Hisco. Or a poor approximation of voice acting, you see. My favorite or most emotional scene, oh boy. It has been a long time, but watching the younger sister, spoilers to anybody who hasn't watched Grave of the Fireflies, go watch it. Yes, when the younger sister is sick and he can't do anything about it, is particularly moving, I guess you could say. Is there something I can help you with? What's this? What's all this Mikage furnace and Tatarigami talk? What is it? A movie? Yes. It's called Grave of the Fireflies. Hotaru no Haka. And also, fuck, Hotaru is not the normal way to put it out there. There's Hotaru no Haka. Is when Seita sees her mother try to make sure that her sister doesn't find out. Yeah, that's pretty early on, as far as I remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it. A little bit of trivia about the name of the movie. They used a... I'm pretty sure it's correct. I should probably check before I wreck my own credibility on this. But
every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Anyway. Hotaru no Morie? Really? Okay, I don't think I've seen that. It's a 1988 movie, I guess? No? I mean, it is a movie.
Osmanthus wine.
Shush! Interestingly, Grave of the Fireflies and My Neighbor Totoro were actually initially shown as a double feature. They both came out at exactly the same time and were shown back to back. And I can't actually remember which one was shown first.
Off we go.
I kind of hope it was Grave of the Fireflies and My Neighbor Totoro afterwards, but I'm not exactly sure about that.
Now that's what I call treasure.
People say animation is for kids. They're wrong. I think that anybody in this day and age who still thinks that animation is just for kids has to be older than I am at this point, because there's no way anybody thinks that anymore.
Stabilize.
Oh, you haven't watched My Neighbor Totoro? Okay. I would highly recommend it. It's a really good movie.
Gather. Order guide you.
Really? 1 minute? I mean, this like loser would stop running away. I think I'd be fine.
Everybody stand.
All right, here we go.
Hear me.
Stabilize.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Sacred name.
No
Fortune
problem.
preserver.
I will
Get a
have
meatball.
order.
Okay, don't get a meatball. It's fine. Nice. Only baby boomers think that? What did I just say? Only baby boomers think that animation's for kids? Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. I mean,
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
I'm the product of two baby boomers, so I'd like to think I'm a little bit better than that, but... No, Genshin, don't. Genshin, no, 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 no. You say you're not going to watch anything from the studio again? No. Please, please, please watch other things. Studio Ghibli is probably my favorite. Like, if it was not for Studio Ghibli movies, I would not be in Japan right now. So, please don't think that Grave of the Fireflies is representative of all the movies. There's a great variety, different kinds of movies. My Neighbor Totoro is super wholesome. Oh, the first movie you watched from them was Spirited Away? That's also a weird one to start with, I gotta say. I do like Spirited Away a lot. And I think it's one of Miyazaki's best films. But it is not accessible. I'd say Castle in the Sky is certainly very accessible. Nausicaa, the Valley of Wind is quite accessible. Kiki's Delivery Service is very accessible. Porco Rosso is very accessible and very good. So yeah, I would not give up on the Studio Ghibli movies. I think there's a good variety of things there that I think everybody could find enjoyment in. Oh, Genshin. Okay, good. Yeah. Howl's Moving Castle. It's Howl's Moving Castle is what you're thinking. And that is also a very good movie. It's not one of my favorites, but there's some really good stuff in there. I find the ending to be somewhat unsatisfying, but Howl's Moving Castle. Mononoke Hime is peak. I agree, Nilandra. And it's super interesting you say that because I just watched that last night with a friend, and he had never seen it before. And he's like, this is such a Ghibli movie, I don't know what's going on, I don't understand everything, I need to research it to figure out what I feel about it. And I'm like, nah, kid, no. I loved it the first time I saw it. You're also the creation of two baby boomers? All right, Nilandra. Well then. We're in good company then. Hello there, Miyuki. How did it come to this? What's this Mikage furnace that you guys were talking about earlier? You're an outlander, aren't you? You've got some terrible luck to have to travel to Inazuma at this time. That island is called Tataratsuna. Tataratsuna. Sorry, not Tataratsuna. My bad. It's a smelting plant for jade steel, which is used to forge weaponry. Are you aware of the legends of Inazuma swords? The jade steel manufactured here is the reason that Inazuma swords are as sharp and durable as they are. It sounds top secret. Hey, it's not that big of a deal. After all, the Tenryo Commission feels that having the ability to forge powerful weapons is something they should flaunt. A few years ago, for the purpose of expanding production capacity, they hired a team of consultants from Fontaine. They built the Mikage furnace, a machine that can fully harvest the powers of the Tatarigami. We've warned them countless times not to let their guard down when it comes to Tatarigami, but they decided to go ahead with the project anyway. After the Mikage furnace started production, most of the consultant team returned to Fontaine. Only Xavier, who we just mentioned, stayed behind in Inazuma. But during one of the previous battles, something went wrong with the furnace. The part that stored the corrupt Tatarigami energy became extremely unstable. Work was halted in Tatarasuna, and everyone was evacuated shortly after. Xavier took emergency action, and he seems to have set up a containment dome around the Mikage furnace. Oh, that's him who did it. Okay. It's only a temporary solution, though. He's probably still on the island now, trying to figure out a way to solve the problem for good. Meanwhile, the Shogunate is only concerned about restarting production as soon as possible. I hear they're even considering calling in the consultants from Fontaine back again, but I don't think they'll be willing to come under the concerned conditions in Inazuma. And it just has to be that Hanbei guy in charge of this whole thing, doesn't it? Who's Hanbei? A manager, you could say, always going on about procedures, articles, and applications. So yappy. Sorry. Yes, we need to fix the Tataratsuma. I got it. Thank you. It's going to take like 7 days or something like that. Thank you, Miyuki. You think people who say animation is for kids are usually people who haven't watched much animation? I would totally agree with you. Yeah. Hisco, sorry. We're talking about movies in real life. Yeah. I wish I could read, but have never logged into an Epic Games. You haven't even played Fortnite. I mean, I haven't played Fortnite either. I have a good number of games on Epic Games that I don't think I've ever installed. No, wait. Did I get GTA 5 through Epic Games at one point for free? Is that how I played it on PC? I can't remember, but... All right. Time to go talk to Xavier. Isn't Genshin available on Epic Game Stores? And that's kind of the only way to track how long you've played it, if you play it only on Epic Game Stores? Or can you... Wait, did I hear that you can contact Hoyo customer service and they'll tell you how many hours you've played this game? Will they actually do that for you? Share it now? GTA 5? Okay, y'all tell me how many days I've played actively. I want to know how many hours I've actually played the game. You can ask for hours? You can. Okay. That might be something I want to do. I'm not sure I want the answer, but... Yeah, there is Genshin in Epic, yes. Yeah, I thought so. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the barrier? I know there's a barrier, but... 604 active gaze... active gaze. I might be tired. Active days in Genshin. Okay. I think I have you beat on that. Yeah, I think it's what it is. It's a different way to launch it. In, you know. Over 5 years, I'm probably sitting at a humble 10,000 hours. Wow. By the way, this does not mean to be a judgmental wow. It's just like, it's incredible that a game could hold your attention for 10,000 hours. That's amazing. Hello, are you a Xavier? But on the way here, did you happen to see a protective cover that looks like a bubble? What do you mean, no, I didn't? I just freaking ran into it 2 minutes ago. Okay. I don't feel like reading this all out loud. Please give me the short version. Here we go. Basically, it's a super smelter built by the Fontaine technology powered by a Tarigami core brought over from Yashiori Island. Okay. Due to the impact of the war, the Mikage furnace is now in an extremely unstable state, but whatever happens, I've now sealed it following the Mikage furnace emergency response protocol trial version. Frickin' Fontainians, I tell you. So the problem is almost certainly contained to a certain extent. To a certain extent. Well, it might be 893 pages long, but the trial version has no information on the emergency measures applicable in wartime scenario. We need to form an editors group for the trial version expanded edition first issue and have a detailed discussion on additional emergency scenarios. Stop being so Fontainian. That's a 7-day long quest. I know. It's 7 real days, but you know, it's got to be done. Xavier, my goat? Yeah. Dude keeps coming back. I like the guy. But Fontainians and their procedures and regulations, I tell you. Le Fanta oui oui. Oh, this guy's from Petrichor? Really? I love these little details they add in to be fleshed out later in the game. He's really from Petrichor? Wow. I wish they made Petrichor Island a bit bigger. It was so cute. A little bit too cute, in my opinion. When you say firework, could it really get that bad? In the worst case scenario, yes, it could. We've not yet reached that stage, but if it gets that serious, you'll look to the procedures for further guidance. Precisely. But considering it mostly deals with insurance claims and lawsuits and the like, I was rather hoping it wouldn't come to that. Good God. I know you can't dive around Petrichor. It's not actually Fontaine, but you can dive below Petrichor in the underground region. I am confused. You want poles, Gulshin? You and everybody else. High School DxD. No, I don't think I'm going to be watching anything on stream like that. There's like copyright and all that stuff. I got to be super careful. So annoying. Alright. All I can do is try to determine what might be going on through naked eye observations and my imagination. In short, you're taking a best guess. Yes, indeed. Best guess? My dear girl, please. That is a woefully inadequate representation of what goes on. A fairer description would be observation and inference, drawing on a wealth of professional experience, including analogous previous cases. Okay, so an educated guess. Precisely. Okay, that's kind of cute. If animation is for kids, they need to watch Yosuga no Sora. I do not know what that is. Yosuga no Sora. Okay. 2008? Really? I have never heard of this. Yoink. Or is that like that kind of adult film, or is it more a film for adults, if you know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, it's better if I don't know? Okay, never mind then. I'll just delete it. Good luck on your random giveaway on Instagram, Gulshin. I wish you the best of luck. But there's kind of a reason I don't enter into giveaways anymore. Just seems like a waste of time. Oh, dear God, really? Oh, God. Oh, Japan sometimes. If love is forbidden, why is sister hot? Okay, never mind. You'll probably forget about it in 3 hours. Yeah, it sounds like me too. Okay. Allow me to take a look, please. I am no ordinary individual. Alright. Sorry, Xavier. I'm just reading this. Okay. Alright. Oh, dear God. Frickin' Fontanians. Wee bonk. All right. Yeah. Normal romance, Hisco? Really? Free Genius? Hey, I'm not gonna complain. Hey, alright. Yoink. This rift is huge indeed. And we're not talking about Jean's ass. Alright, I think I'll finish up this quest and then probably call it a day. I've got... frickin'... What? Where... Did it... The hell? Wait, how do I get in there? Did I go down? Ending at 11? Yeah, sorry.
Frozen.
Let's begin. Going in.
Barbados, guide us.
I have 3 check-ins tomorrow and have a lot of work to do for it. So, unfortunately. I do plan on streaming tomorrow if I'm able to get home at a reasonable time and I'm not wiped out completely.
Order guide you. Gather.
I swear by my sword.
Yes, sir. This is it.
Yoink. Gene, what again? Give Kansai Ben. That means I have to get Yoimiya on this account. And I already have Yoimiya on 2 accounts. So I'm very sorry, Yoi, but I don't think I'm going to get you on this account. Oh, you want me to speak Kansai Ben? I'm very rusty. Oh, which version am I playing right now? 2.0, if that's what you're asking. High School DxD is a childhood anime 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and press the X to doubt on that. I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Is this it? Oh, okay, interesting. Talk to Xavier. Ping is not sub 10 milliseconds, I know, right? I mean, I have mentioned I don't live in Tokyo. At work, which is very nearby, I think it has a better connection to the main connection to Tokyo, so I get around usually 17 milliseconds, but this is about as good as it gets. For any Australians, I'm sorry. Or for poor Hisco. The situation looks stable, at least. The situation with the Mikage furnace? Yes, indeed. Okay. The internal buildup of Tatarigami energy doesn't seem too high. Australian players don't belong anywhere? Oh. Hoyo, please make a home for the Aussie players. Like, at least put it in, like, the north of Australia, maybe, and let the people from Southeast Asia and, like, Indonesia and stuff have a home, too. It'd be nice. You're here evil is... I wouldn't call you evil, Hisco. I mean, not yet. Maybe in the future. Rethink my life decisions? Really? Have you? Have I been rethinking my life decisions? It's got 3 rift in it and a whole lot of Fatui. Wait a minute, Fatui, what are those sly Snizhnians doing all the way out here? Whatever it is, it can't be good. I sympathize with you, Xavier. Today you found out that a hairdryer can cost $600. I am going to make a potentially controversial statement that either whoever buys a $600 hairdryer doesn't need to think about money whatsoever, or is a little bit dumb. It's a machine that produces heat to blow such heat upon your hair. It need not be expensive. I feel the same way about vacuums. Vacuum cleaners, if they suck and filter air, I do not care how much it costs. I'm talking about Dyson. The Fatui are good at everything except doing good. Oh, a hairdryer can cost. I see. Okay, gotcha. I missed the can cost. Gotcha. Towel makes it a better job and costs $5. Exactly. I don't even own a frickin' hairdryer. I have never gotten in the habit of using a hairdryer, even when I had long hair. Like, I used to have long hair coming down like the middle of my back, but even then I didn't use a frickin' hairdryer. I lived in Arizona. I lived in Phoenix. The entire air around me is a hairdryer. Oh, you were actually talking about Dyson? I knew it. I frickin' knew it. Oh, we're talking about the cannon. Okay, yes. It's a big gun using the latest technology powered by electro. Yes, I know where that is. Okay. Yes, the cannon. I need to use the power of electro to blow something up. Sounds great. Whew. World quest, I tell you. Wait, so did Sangonomiya damage the Mikage furnace? I don't think so. No, I wouldn't think so either. Okay. Yes, indeed. Sorry, this is incredibly long. Oof. Okay, thank you. I'll take care of the cannons there. It's good. It's all good. This still isn't over? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I know. I got sucked into a world quest that's longer than the actual story quest. Hey, I'm working towards Raiden, don't worry. We're getting there. We're getting there. But first, apparently I have to take care of 3 cannons, one of which I already found around here somewhere, I think. Hello there. Peak gameplay here. If you ever get the option that you would forget about Genshin forever, would you take it? No. I wouldn't. Oh, that was... Look at that aim. I'm so good at this. Wait, which is the one that you use to unlock a domain? Crap, which one is it? Ah, it's probably this one over here. Huh? Okay. What good aim? Go to sleep, thanks. Inazuma shines eternal. I think that the voice actress who did Raiden Jogo's voice is fantastic. She did such a good job. Where is the cannon? Wouldn't it be over here? There it is. Got it. You would personally take it? Then I wouldn't have to gamble and lose every time? Aww. But what about the friends we made along the way? If you erased Genshin from your entire history, would you be on this stream talking to me right now? If not, that would make me sad. Yeah, Hisako needs to give you some of his luck because it's kind of ridiculous. A Helldiver or a Vision Wielder? I don't know enough about Helldiver lore to say yes or no to that. And also, we don't know what a Vision Wielder means in Genshin yet, which is also kind of scary, right? Ah, nice shot. Was it this one? Yep. Okay, nice. This is like one of the last things I found because I didn't know how to open it up. You'll only lose about 250 to 300 people? That sounds like a lot of people to me, actually. Oh, nice shot there. Wait, did it work? Really? Okay, that was a terrible shot. Where's the map? Where's that damn map? Not this map. The map he gave me. Oh yeah, I got 92 of these things. I should take them over to the Sacred Sakura. Torn pages, map, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. Nice aim. I can stop streaming tomorrow. Wait, you don't want me to stream tomorrow? Okay, I got it. Ooh, nice Genshin, yeah. I mean, based upon frickin' Hisako's pull history. He probably should be able to give you some luck. Hey, if I'm available, yeah, I'll try to bless your pulls. Columbina, yeah. Looking forward to it. Hello there, beautiful chest. No, I'm getting distracted. I want to be able to get these cannons done, and then I can sleep. Get some work done tomorrow, and then once the work done is tomorrow, I'll have a bit more free time. Looking forward to it. After all the free time I've already had. Sometimes running your own business is fun. Sometimes it's incredibly frustrating and annoying. But right now, it's pretty good. Ah, missed. My voice channel, I don't even know how to use that stuff. I just left it there because it was like a standard setting. I'm like, okay, sure, this exists. I'll just leave it there. Knock knock. Who's there? I actually don't have a knock knock joke available. Because I'm tired. Alright, Xavier, we broke the shield. Now what do you got for me? Ah, yes, the Fatui are collecting that energy. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, it's Fatui. Oh no! Such an unexpected turn of events.
Let's light it up.
The Fatui are here to attack us. I am so surprised.
Solidify.
Life goes on.
Oh god, I missed. Good job in it.
We've only just begun.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Wind, hear me. Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Oh god, this guy. This guy. It's always this guy's left over. Wait, are you a healer? No, you're not. Okay, good.
Let's light it up.
Gather. This is order.
All I need to do is click it, and then I'm in voice chat? You see, making it seem so simple.
Everybody stand back. Go as one.
Bye.
You need to hurry up.
I swear by my sword.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've joined voice chat by accident.
Go as one.
This was well done.
Go.
You need to hurry up.
Let's light it up.
This one's
Going in.
rise.
Oh. No hold. No hold E. Sad, sad. Get some hydro? I know. These guys are super annoying with that hydro.
This was well done.
Wind, hear me.
Cryo's not good enough for them. They have to have hydro.
Go as one.
Solidify.
Okay, could you not fall off the edge, please? Can I not pick you up if you're in your shielded state, right? Yeah, I can't. Ugh.
I will have order.
Erg.
Barbados, guide us. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Life goes on.
Thank you. Okay. Wait, are we still not done with this? Really? Oh my god. I thought this was supposed to be over 7 days. Not in a single frickin' day. Did they change this? I'm a cute girl somewhere in my 20s with a voice changer. Wouldn't that be like the funniest reverse troll ever? No, I'm definitely not. Alright, I'm actually going to call it right here because, good God, I think I'm done with this quest right now. But let's end it off right here by Xavier. I shall see you sometime tomorrow, hopefully. I'm secretly a VTuber. Yeah. Old voice. It was kind of weird, some people who came into chat saying, like, you don't sound old at all. You sound kind of young. I'm like, thanks, question mark? Sayonara. Bye-bye. Yeah, thanks for joining in. I plan on continuing this whole series, and I don't know, maybe doing something different in the future. I have no idea. We'll see how things go. I'm still enjoying this account. So I'll probably keep on doing it, but you know, plans can change. Hello to my C1 Benny. Thank you for that push to pull. C1 is a pretty good deal. So yeah, see you later. Better watch High School DxD.
Adventure team, assemble!
The 2.1 update banner's running forever. That's fantastic. Yeah, the eternal Ayaka banner. Fever meme. Oh right, that game. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. All right, guys. Bye.
Good things come to those who don't wait around.
Exactly, man.
That's what they say anyway.
That's what I say anyway.
Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Aww. Benny's story quest was so good. All right, bye guys. Have a good evening / morning / afternoon / evening.